Hello everybody, Interi back again. I'm at work, guys, like you maybe can see on my outfit. So I will do a short video about Miami when who I believe will win this tournament, since all of my top five favorites almost have been knocked out, guys. Like you most probably remember the preview video I did before the tournament started. I have a top five list. Number five list was Milos Raonic. Number four was Dominic Thiem. Number three was Roger Federer. Number two was Alexander Zverev, and number one was Novak Djokovic. And four of them has been knocked out. So only one is left on my list that I believed would win this tournament. And I had three dark horses as well. I had Tsitsipas, he's out as well. I had Kyrgios, he's out as well. And I had Felix, he is the only dark horse who is left on the draw. So I have one of my top five favorites who is left, and one of my dark horses who is left. And one of the top five favorites who is left is Roger Federer, and one of the dark horses who is left is Felix. So who do I believe will win this tournament now? Alright, people, to predict tennis matches, like I've said before, it's not easy. If we could do that all the time, we all would be rich. I used to say here I used to say to my friends and people who know me, to predict tennis matches, it's like to predict the Swedish weather. It's almost impossible to predict the Swedish weather, guys, because in one second it can be sunny and the other second it can be rainy. But anyway, I will try to do my best on this short time that I have here. Who I believe will win this tournament now. It's a long shot, not a huge long shot. It's a little, because he has not won a big tournament in a long time. And the player I'm talking about is Roger Federer. He has not won a Masters in 16 months, I believe, since Shanghai 2017. And he has not won a big tournament since Australian Open 2018. It's over 1 year. But I will say his name, guys. I think he will win it. I'm not sure. I am not. You can never be sure in sports, and especially not in tennis. But he's looking good, guys. He's really looking good. I saw the match against Medvedev yesterday, and I must say that was Federer's best match this year. I really must say that. I was really impressed. I know that Federer cannot hold that level all the time. He's not as consistent as he used to be when he was 76, when he was 26 or 27 years old in his peak of his career. But if he can maintain that level, nobody will beat him, guys. Really, nobody would beat him. He served 69% first serves in yesterday. He only did, I believe, 8 unforced errors, 6 in the first set and 2 in the second set. I personally don't remember Federer ever to do that kind of little unforced errors, and he fired 25 winners. To fire that kind of winners and to do that kind of little unforced errors, that is really impressive, guys. And we all know that Federer plays a very attacking tennis, a first strike tennis, a low percentage of tennis. So Federer goes for his shots, and then of course he can do a lot of unforced errors. At least much more unforced errors than Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal in general. But not yesterday. He played amazingly good, guys. He played attacking tennis. He played powerful tennis. He did 25 winners, only produced 8 unforced errors in 2 sets, 6 in the first set, 2 in the second set. He saved 4 of his break points that he faced, and he won 3 of his own break points. He was 100% of the break points. That is not Roger Federer's strength, guys. Because, like I've told to you guys before, when Roger loses, he almost always loses because he's not taking advantage of his chances, like he didn't do against Dominic Thiem in Indian Wells. That was the only reason why he lost that final. He had 11 break points and only converted 2. The same happened in Australian Open against Tsitsipas. He had 12 break points and didn't convert any. So when Roger loses, he usually loses because he doesn't take advantage of his break points chances. But that was not the case against Medvedev. He had 3 breakpoint chances and he took all of them. He was 100%. I don't remember when Roger was 100% on breakpoints last time, guys. It must be very, very long time ago, guys. The last time I remember Roger Federer was 100% on breakpoints, I think it was in Dubai 2015 in the final against Novak Djokovic. I think he had 2 breakpoints in that final and he converted both of them. It was 4 years ago, 2015 in Dubai. That's the final, and that's the match I can just remember in my head for the second. And he did now against Medvedev a perfect match, an amazing match. Without any shadow of a doubt, his best match this year in 2019, guys. Without any shadow of a doubt. If he can maintain this level, nobody will touch him, guys. Nobody. But it will not be easy to maintain this level. I know that. And what was impressive with Federer in this match against Medvedev, he was good from the baseline as well. I think they had 2 really long rallies. One rally was in 35 exchanges, and the other rally was in 35 exchanges. And Federer won both of them. He outgrinded Medvedev. Medvedev is a light version of Novak Djokovic. A light version. He can really, really play good tennis from the baseline and not do a lot of unforced errors and grind down his opponents. That is his strength, because we all know that Medvedev doesn't have a huge serve. He doesn't serve bombs. He doesn't do a lot of unforced errors, a lot of winners. I mean, he wins his matches because he takes his opponents down from the baseline and forces them to do a lot of unforced errors, because he's so solid himself from the baseline. But Federer defeated him from the baseline as well. Like I told you, 2 really huge rallies, one in 35 exchanges and the other in 35 exchanges, and Federer won both of them. So I was really, really impressed by Roger Federer's performance yesterday, guys. He didn't start this tournament 100% convincingly. He almost lost the first round, almost. He was at least in very, very in danger. He won his first round in 3 sets, but after that he has slowly but surely played better and better and better. And this match against Medvedev, he really nailed it, guys. He really nailed it, in my opinion. So let's see if he can maintain this level. If he can maintain this level, nobody will beat him. Nobody will have a chance. But I think it will be difficult for him to maintain this level, because this was almost too good to be true. 8 unforced errors. Man, that is unbelievable to be Roger Federer. Because considering how his tennis style is, with attacking tennis, with a low percentage of tennis, it should be impossible to do that kind of little unforced errors. But he did that against Medvedev. He really did that. I don't think he will do as little unforced errors in the upcoming matches. 8 is way too good to be Roger Federer. I don't think he will do 8 again, or less than so. At least I really don't believe that. But if he can maintain this level in somehow, even if he does 15 or 20 unforced errors, as long as he does over 25 winners, he will be the winners. He will be the winner, and especially if he can be this successful on taking his breakpoints opportunities, which is not always the case with Roger Federer. If he can maintain this kind of stats, do little unforced errors, and take his breakpoints opportunities, Roger Federer is definitely the guy to beat in these upcoming rounds that we have here in Miami. And my feeling is that Roger Federer will win his first Masters since 2017 Shanghai, and will win his first big title since Australian Open 2018. That is my feeling, guys. Maybe I will be wrong, who knows. Like I said earlier in this video, to predict tennis matches is like to predict the Swedish weather. It's almost impossible. But anyway, this is what I believe. This is my feeling, and let's see what happens. Of course, other players can win this tournament as well. One of the players is, of course, Coric. I think he is dangerous. When he has gone deep so far in this tournament, a player like Isner with that huge serve is always dangerous. He's the defending champion, and why not a player like Felix, man? He is a super talented player. So let's see what happens. But my bet is on Roger Federer. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.